As we prepare to celebrate the 20th Sunday in Ordinary Time, it's important to recall that in Ordinary Time, we hear a reading from the Old Testament, which is usually connected with the Gospel, and a New Testament reading that generally is a continuation of one of the letters most commonly written by Paul. And between the Old and New Testament readings, there is a psalm. Psalm 34 is prayed this week during the Liturgy of the Word, and what caught my attention is the second stanza, verses 4 through 5. Glorify the Lord with me, let us together extol his name. Coupled with Paul's letter to the Ephesians, where he says, addressing one another in psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, this psalm serves as a reminder that we are called to family, to community, to participation. In the Vatican II document on the sacred liturgy, paragraph 14 states in part that, quote, the Church earnestly desires that all the faithful be led to that full, conscious, and active participation in liturgical celebrations, such participation by the Christian people as a chosen race, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's own people, is their right and duty by reason of their baptism, end quote. Our participation extends beyond liturgical celebrations. In fact, we are likewise called to participation within our families and our communities. Francis wrote in Amoris Laetitia, the family is thus an agent of pastoral activity through its explicit proclamation of the gospel and its legacy of varied forms of witness. We are called to proclaim the good news each and every day. The emphasis on family was echoed by the United States bishops in their letter, Economic Justice for All, where they wrote, and I quote, the long-range future of this nation is intimately linked with the well-being of families, for the family is the most basic form of human community, end quote. We are called to participation. We are called to family. We are called to community. The bread of life, Jesus, nourishes us and strengthens us for this call. The Father sent Jesus to us for this purpose. We are sent to be there for each other, to be there as part of the family and community, to be there to be the body of Christ for the body of Christ. Until next week, peace and blessings.